Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 2 Crystal Souls. Hey, I said it right this time. It is also the same day as the previous recording, so I guess that explains that. Right, so we're at the end of this inadequately named long tunnel. Although I suppose, I guess the intention is that this is really a very long but uneventful tunnel, and rather than make us actually walk through that entire tunnel, it's just we start climbing up and then eventually we emerge on this final level here, which I appreciate. We can just fill in the blanks for ourselves. Now, as to where we might emerge, I really don't know. I was initially going to say something along the lines that, or rather, I was going to speculate that we might have made our way all the way back to Avernum, to the Avernum level, but we were supposed to reach that monetized city in the first place, and that should be further underground, so ultimately I just don't know. Okay, no, we are definitely on some kind of overworld style map, but doesn't look like Avernum, especially... Oh! Okay, never mind. Huh, so there is a map for this place that we just have without actually having received a map officially. I guess maybe that just isn't a mechanic in the engine that allows to unlock this world map function through some kind of event. Okay, we have plenty of writing here, which should allow us to pretty much decode the entire language. What little is left? Where is my paper? Here it is. We know a good number of the letters already, actually. About half of them? Let's see, these are E's. E, 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 E. Huh, not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean. We can guess that it's kind of small, but this is... town, perhaps? It's a T. Yeah, T-O... yeah, I guess this could be a W. We've seen that before. It's just really tiny on my screen. Yeah, actually we know all the letters. Yeah, this is town, okay, so that just confirms it, basically. L? What is this supposed to be? I think this is an L. Again, it's hard to tell a little bit. Huh, L and then the same letter, presumably a vowel twice here. Huh. Oh, is this supposed to be lava? Because I think this is a V. L something, V something. Huh, but this doesn't look like this, like the character I thought I'd identified as an A, so... Also, it doesn't seem to make sense. Obviously this is supposed to be lava, right? This must be lava and this must be water. Huh. Okay, maybe I'll spend some more time with this off camera. I know this is hardly very exciting to watch. I would like to identify what these words mean. Actually, I might just do this off camera now. Actually, that's perfect, because I have a cup of tea in front of me here that was worried about getting cold while I was playing and not really, I usually don't want to drink something while recording because, slurping sounds are not the sexiest thing to listen to. So I guess that works out pretty well. I guess I'm going to make a pause here, decode and drink my tea, and then I'll present you the results, hopefully. Okay, yeah, well, decoding is finished. A couple of things. First of all, decoding did not take long at all. What took by far the longest was trying to copy those weird little scribbles, more or less accurately, to my sheet here. Which now only has a couple of letters unaccounted for. Also, well, I guess I can tell you what it says here. This says unexplored territory. which I guess not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean. Does that just mean that anything that is kind of, well, that this area is unexplored, but it also doesn't seem accessible from what this map shows anyway. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure. These circles say unknown. Fun fact, this one has been mirrored, so it reads unknown from here, but yeah, it literally mirrored. So I guess the author or whoever made this map wasn't so sure maybe about how to read this. So I can only assume it was an accident, unless we are supposed to assume that the Avernite can write their script either way and use it either this way or that way around. But yeah, I don't know. And also, they obviously, very obviously, switched water and lava, because this, in fact, does say lava and this says water. So, yeah, I mean, the colors seem to make it pretty clear. Also, we appeared here next to this, what looks like a tower on this map, surrounded by water. In reality, it doesn't look like a tower, but I guess this must refer to the same place. And this is very obviously not lava, but water. So, yeah, this says town, tower, and this says bridges / docks. All pretty straightforward. I also found out that I guess I had those somewhere still. Yeah, she has those. Right. I assumed that this said the cave because we did find it in the coffin cave, but this is an I, and this one, well, I guess the only letters left unaccounted for are F, J, M, Q, and Z. So maybe it means the 5, because it is a sequence of 5 steps to be taken. Maybe so. The most likely is an F, or maybe the jive. I don't know. Maybe we'll find more writing eventually to confirm it either way. Yeah. Well, anyway, that is that. Right. Decoding done. Yeah, that was very fast. I ended up drinking my tea mostly, you know, well, just for the sake of drinking it and not while actually working on this. But here we are. And I've probably dedicated way too much time to this, to a thing that probably interests only a small subset of my viewers, of my already very small number of viewers. You emerge from the tunnel into a wide open space, which also is officially known as the Land of the Avernite, which I didn't really see before, so that confirms everything, if we needed anything confirmed at this point. Right, a wide open space, a welcome change after the claustrophobic twists and turns of the river. Well, there were some wide open-ish areas along the way, but I guess I can see what they mean. To the southeast you see a city. However, it is clearly not a human city. The shapes of the buildings are wrong. It is also not a ruin, like the crumbling settlements you've been passing through. It is surrounded by neat fields of mushrooms, tended by figures wearing flowing, glowing cloaks. Similar creatures walk the streets of the town. You have come at last to the land of the Avernite. You are at their mercy. If what you have been told is true, the answers to your questions about the barriers splitting up Avernum and the future safety of your people will be found here. Part 3, the Avernite. Okay, achievement unlocked. Dark Waters, just popped up here. You reached the lands of the Avernite alive. Well, I mean, we couldn't have reached them dead, right? I mean, I suppose we could have. Whatever. However, you know nothing about these strange creatures. Well, we have learned a few things, I guess. You can't even speak their language. Thankfully, they can speak mine. They don't trust you, and some of them want you dead. Maybe they will engage in diplomacy with Avernum, or maybe they will decide to slaughter you and be done with it. You march into these alien lands. You have no choice. For Avernum's sake, you must succeed. Sure. Also, we kind of want to just survive, you know? So let's see about that. I guess we have no choice but to actually enter the city. Fair enough. It is indeed Avit, which we have been told to, or asked to, visit. There are all sorts of building materials here. Stone blocks, tools, green tiles, cement, barrels of tar, and some wood. The Avernite have been hard at work rebuilding this city. After awakening from the resting, I think they call it, right? The sign says, carved into the obelisk in both Vanatai and your tongue. Welcome to Avit, City of Peace. Oh, that sounds very promising, honestly. Why don't I do my usual routine of, never mind then, okay. They really want me to talk to these people, or not? Hello. You are Keripa, Eif, Azik, and Stal. Okay, I guess I'll talk to you. Keripa. Vanatai sits by the fire, carefully and quietly running a stone around the edge of a razor disc. He doesn't look up at you, and he doesn't wait for you to speak. I am Keripa, human outsider. Are you a warrior? He holds the razor disc out for a moment, then goes back to sharpening it. Okay, I guess that's answer enough. Can you show me how to throw a razor disc? Sure, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I think no. I am throwing these all life. I take the tip of a stalagmite at far off sight. May gods help you humans if you are guilty of the theft. His use of your tongue is awkward, but it gets the job done. Yeah, certainly not as awkward as certain other Vanatai I've had the pleasure to talk to. His use of your tongue... right, yeah, gets the job done. He sounds as quiet and thoughtful as any other Vanatai, but he is clearly angry. I haven't stolen anything. He looks up at you. I not say. Not my job to question Von Ir no precious piece. Go talk to him. Leave me. He returns to his work. Okay. Okay. Rubble pile. Okay, Von Irno's Island. Wait, why is a rubble pile specifically mentioned on the map? And one that I haven't even seen. You begin to leave Avit. No. That was not my intention. And explore more Vanatai territory. You note, as you begin to leave Avit and explore more Vanatai territory, you note that some of the creatures are looking at you with concern. You suspect that it might be wise to do more here in town before you try to roam freely in these foreign lands. Yes, I know. I don't need anyone to tell me that. What? Oh, this is the rubble marked on the map? Rubble pile? That's weird. Oh, well. Less weird now that I can actually reach it. What the hell is this? Buried in the pile of rubble, you find a leather scroll tube. Leave the item alone for now? I mean, the fact that it's marked on the map seems to say... okay, I'll take the one that's not stealing? Wait, did I take it from over here? Or from the actual table? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, that's suspicious. I'm gonna keep exploring a bit more. Maybe I'll learn something about that. What is this? Barracks. Oh, okay. Let's talk to the rest of these people here. A Vanatai warrior, waveblade at the ready, sits staring into the fire. His head is cocked as if he's listening to something far away. You ask his name. He whispers so that you can barely hear. Eif. Are you looking for something? Quiet. I'm searching. Sorry, you whisper. Searching for what? We take turns listening. More useful than sight. Don't talk to me, human. Must be safe. He looks away. Okay. So not so much a watcher as a listener. Sure, whatever works. A Vanatai warrior sits warming herself at the fire. She often turns to look for creatures approaching the town. You introduce yourself. She says, I am called Stal. In words of human persons, means swift. Okay, what are your responsibilities? I'm one of the too few guards for Avit. We keep always watch for attack. Who would want to attack Avit? The Hellhounds and Kytrax have not learned we are in a home. Just few can do great damage if we not stop them. All of your cities are in ruins? Yes, but we are making new our cities, brick and home. It will not take Kytrax to stop us. What can you tell me about the Hellhounds and Kytrax? Hellhounds are big and strong, but clumsy and dumb. Real danger is the Kytrax. If we don't watch, a swarm could easily destroy a whole village. You not have the foul Kytrax in your land in big numbers. You are lucky. Well, we have enough of our own unpleasantries there. She returns to scanning Avit's surroundings with fresh enthusiasm. You leave her to her task. Alright. And finally, Azik. A Vanatai warrior sits here absorbing the heat from the fire. As you approach, she looks at your weapon with great interest. His weapon, because he's using a waveblade. She stands and says, Welcome to our circle. I am Azik. Having introduced herself, she sits again. Why are you all sitting around the fire? Maybe because it's cold, duh. We are here to defend Avit, with blade and disc. Weapons of Vanatai persons. I'd like to know more about your weapons. Our weapons are different from yours. I would like to learn use one your swords one day, even though they are clumsy. my weapon might be clumsy, but it gets the job done. I mean, our weapons might be clumsy. Also, well, whatever. Yes, they look like they work. Our weaponsmiths curve our blades to show their skill. The finer the curves, the greater the smith. At times, I'm not sure it is wise. A fine wave blade takes long to make. Well, I mean, they're... The one I have is at least as good as some human weapons, so I guess they're also effective in their own way. You are a warrior of the Avernite people? Yes, you have fought our warriors. That is what they say. Your journey here was watched from afar. We know you were forced to fight the people. It was interested to see how we fought against you. They were mighty warriors. Yeah, I guess. They were okay. It was an honor to do battle with them. I mean, not only is this more accurate, but it is also obviously more polite to say. Kind of you to say. Your kind-making word is noted. Thank you. Hello. Oh, that's Bonirno, right there. Yep, Bonirno's island. Okay. What's this? Council hall. Well, let's go talk to our host, I guess. A narrow stone bridge arcs over the river. There is a small peaceful island at the west end, in the center of the very center of the village. Yes. You approach an ancient Avernite. He sits and meditates under an unusually tall cavewood tree, as the town is rebuilt around him. When you approach, he stands and turns to you. When he speaks, you recognize him as the Avernite who contacted you in Formello. I am Bonirno. Welcome, human outsider, to the land of the Avernite. There is much we need to learn about you human persons, and we have long to journey. I've seen you before. Why did you call me to come and see you? He smiles and shakes his head. Oh, so much work. Learning your tongue, learning of your people, struggling for peace. It is all so hard after the theft. He struggles to speak your language, but he's doing all right. That does sound like a lot of work. Yes, after the resting, when we found of the theft and learned of your people, we all had to learn so much so fast. Some on how to attack, some on how to talk to you. And now that I'm here, I have much to tell you of the resting, of the great theft, of what you must do. What I must do, huh? Sure, well, okay, let's just go in order as usual. Why were the Avernite people resting? Ah, yes, I must say the tale. Every millennium or so, despite our best efforts, we Avernite use up the food in the caves. When this happens, we are able to magically hibernate, to give everything time to recuperate. We only just woke from our last resting a year ago. When this happened, we discovered a horrible theft. 3 of the crystal souls were gone. Well, I mean, he literally just told us. So, what was the theft exactly? We Avernite recently rose from a resting of centuries. Yeah. When we woke, we discovered a horrible theft. Okay, so that's literally just repeating. Thanks. What is a crystal soul? Or, I mean, shouldn't we ask what is a crystal soul, not a soul crystal? Whatever. Oh, okay. Clumsy, stupid humans. Not soul crystals, crystal souls. It is not a crystal with a soul inside it. It is a soul taking crystal form. A soul of an honored leader, a bok, staying with us in physical form to provide comfort and guidance. They are our race's greatest prize. To have stolen them is one of the greatest crimes against us one can commit. How did the theft happen? I mean, I guess they weren't there to witness it, so... When we ended the resting, we rebuilt the home of the souls of our greatest boks. Not long after, 3 were stolen. Oh, okay. So they were stolen after these guys awoke. Interesting. The guards slain by human weapons. He quivers with anger. This taught us of humans, and it was when the council called for your doom. It is because of this that I had you come here. You must go to the council to be read. Read, huh? So, will they actually read our minds? I guess that's fine by me. That should convince them of our innocence. I mean, that should convince them that we know nothing of the theft, I guess. Whatever that's worth. For all we know, it might have been our allies, our fellow Avernites who did it, and not the Empire. But I guess we're gonna find out one way or the other. So what must I do? Visit the council. The council in Olgai called for the doom of the humans in the underworld. If a disastrous war is to be prevented, we must act fast. It is because of this that I had you come here. You must go to the council to be read. Right. What will going before the council accomplish? I believe there may be many types of humans, with many beliefs, and using our magics to destroy all of you is for now wrong. If we could get the Council of Three to question you, then the truth could be known, and we could act with wisdom. Their magics are awesome. If your people are not to die, you must prepare. We have gifts for you. Okay. What sort of magic can the Council perform? The Council, our overly hasty rulers, created the barriers that choke your lands. We even now prepare disease spells which will ravage and decay your people, and enormous shockwaves which will bury them in giant cave-ins. If you stole our crystal souls, it is what you deserve. It would be justice, but if not, it would be a great crime. Yeah, I tend to agree there. What is the first gift? Okay, not the way I would ask, but sure. Oh, okay, that was important apparently. It is a very simple, highly magical ritual we have modified, so you can take part in it without damage, hopefully. It will mark you so that you can travel in our lands free from attack. When it is done, return to me. Okay, that sounds useful. Free from attack. I assume only free from being attacked by Avernite, maybe? Okay, what sorts of things do you still need to learn about my people? Maybe I can help you? There is much we do not understand about your kinds, the human and Nephil and Slith persons. We do not know how many tribes you have or how they behave toward each other. Our magic is stronger than yours, but we do not know how much. We do not know your beliefs or your morals. We are learning, though, but not as fast as we should be. Well, I mean, considering you've only been awake for a year and have been pretty busy, you have learned quite a bit. How did you learn our language? And how did you send your image to Formello? Yep, also good questions. We Avernite, we are a magical race. It is needed for us to survive in the caves for the many years. Our magic is strong. We walk paths humans do not. It is how I invited you to take the journey here. We are impressed you survived the journey, I add. Thanks. We would learn of your magic if I could. That may be possible, or maybe not. Take the ferry to Egli, to southeast. There, on island, you might be able to persuade some to teach you of our powers. For a prize, I add. How is your magic different from ours? So many ways. We draw our power from the innate flow of an energy of the rock and the caves, and the heat of the deep earth, and most importantly, crystals. Crystals are sacred, pure things, source of inspiration and focus. During our journey, we were attacked by several groups of Avernite. Did you know this? We are not all of one mind. Some of us have different regard for aliens, as some of us call you humans and Nephilim and Sliths, and some would prefer that politics not be muddled by idea of peace with you. Muddled, you say? During the journey, I passed the tomb of someone named Darius Bok. Know anything about it? A crystal soul, the spirit of one of our revered leaders. It was good of you to pay homage to him. It was kind of necessary, honestly, but sure. This impressed us. We were thankful for your honor. You are an old Avernite? Older Avernite? Yes, my age is... You surface things have something called a year. Yeah, which is also, weird, because obviously a year doesn't really mean much when you're living completely underground without ever seeing the sun or the seasons of the surface. But I guess people of Avernum just haven't been down there long enough to completely get rid of that measure of time. I believe that my time spent in waking is over 200 of your years. Such is the greatness of my age. As is our custom, I do not count the years I spent in resting. Okay. I mean, there should be countless more things that we might want to ask this guy, but nothing the game allows me to ask right now, so we should be moving on. Good. Yes, continue your journey toward peace. Much depends on you. Our hopes travel with you. Okay. So, just to see the Valentine ritual. In a Vita, Valentine named Bonir told you to go to the Chamber of Meditations in the northeast corner of town. Oh, okay, so that's right here. Once there, speak with Sarah and perform the ritual of welcoming. Okay. Then return to him. Okay, so we're not quite done with him here. Good, good. This is the council hall. But not the council, right? It's not like the great council that we're supposed to meet? No. This building is both a Avernite home and a meeting place. A long stone table is surrounded by chairs and covered with papers and used mugs. This must be Avit's humble city hall. Tekora Tel. A tall Avernite with a thin gold headband stands at the head of the table. She motions for you to sit next to her. I am Tekora Tel, leader woman of this village. I bid you welcome, humans. She is speaking in your tongue, very deliberately and carefully. We have learned hard. Work in our learning. What is it you do? I am a Tel, she thinks. A mayor, you will call it. We have worked and built and learned hard. Prepare for your arrival. Now I am here. Yes, we feared you could not make a journey. We have great joy to see you here. There may be hope. Now be speaking with Bon Irno, who lives near. He will tell you stories of what has been happening. As for me, she indicates the papers before her, I must be back to my planning. What are you building? We Vanatai awakened out of our slumber to find lands and cities in ruins. We are working hard to build them anew. How long have all of you been slumbering? I know unexact in human time. The Vanatai now awake out of a great resting. You should speak to Bon Irno. It is his thoughts that you come here. He rests on a small island near to the east. I know. During my journey here, I was I think we reawakened some Vanatai. So we tell her about that. We know of your journey. We watched you during it. Your conduct there was brave and strong. It reflected well upon you in our eyes. That's good to hear. You can speak my tongue, like everyone else. I'm not sure why I should be surprised. Oh, well, yeah, let's ask that first. All Vanatai of Avit speak speech from your persons. We all are allied with Bon Irno. He wanted it out of us. Speak with him of it. Much learning from him. What have you been learning? We of this town are the only Vanatai who have some wish for speaking and dealing with outside human persons. Is us who have been your language learning, is heart. We think may profit greatly. Yeah, I also think you still have a little bit of work left to do, but you're doing fine, honestly. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, for a second there I thought the potion was fine to take. Obviously not. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything out here necessarily. Oh, hello, bot. This farmer tends long, crooked rows of mushrooms. His grey skin is creased and pale, and his back is heavily bent. He wears the standard luminescent Vanatai wrap, but it is creased and dirty. He stands up straight and straightens his wrap. Me, bot. Are you a farmer? Farmer? Not no. Make food. Only we awake now to make food for lots. Much work. But food you to buy if want. Sure, I want to buy some food. Slightly expensive, okay. So they have use for our money, huh? That's strange. I don't really have a use for that food, though. You're the only one here who makes food? Yes, yes. All us being waked, but me only food maker, and work, and not get full pay for it. He looks around slyly. So when me find secret, me deserve it be mine, and not to Tekora Tel go. Yes, yes? Me tell secret for only 50 shiny things, yes? Fair for me, so hard working, yes? Sure, tell me your secret. He grabs the money and stores it in a pocket in his wrap. Me find scroll, magic, hidden in rubble behind me house in southwest. Good magic. Really? I mean, it's literally marked on the map. Sure. Whoops. I mean, I guess I've been finding way more than 50 coins worth of crystals alone in this town alone, so that's fine. Who are you, Iglit? A Vanatai woman wanders the half-done streets of the city, seemingly lost in thought. When you approach, she stops concentrating and turns to you. She nods. Greetings, human person. I am Iglit. I am pondering the problem of human persons. Why do you say human persons? There are so many persons. Vanatai persons, human persons, Slivzerikai persons, Nephilim persons, goblin persons, and so on. Many are new to us. Much to learn. Much for a ponder. What do you do for the Vanatai? I am a ponder, and right now I am pondering the human persons. What is a ponder? It is a rough translate. Yes, translate of our word for it to your talk. A ponder is a Vanity person who watches and thinks. Our advice need not be taken, but very often should be. She can speak your tongue reasonably well. Like all of the Vanity, her voice is very soft and high-pitched. Yeah, I don't know how well I transport that, but, you know. What do you do? What problems do the humans cause? It's hard. No, not what I should tell. Our great council in Olgai will attack human persons with magic barriers. Avid feels attack is fast and maybe on wrong humans. We want you for Olgai Council for questions. You are the first human come here. Right now, Olgai not wise refused to see you, saying you are not of us. But I thought of a trick. What do you propose? A full member of our tribe may always see the council. A not member of the tribe may become a full member by going through the tests. We have argued that nothing in the law says a not member has to be Vanity, so you may join us by being tested. Okay, I see. A loophole. Classic. It is clever and tricky, but if you pass through the tests, you may see the council and they may see sanity. Tell me more about the tests. There are 3 tests. They are used to earn position in our tribe and to redeem those who we find to be crimes. She pauses, not sure if she used the right word. Go ask Forlate about the tests. She will help you. She is not happy about the bringing of humans here, but unlike some, she sees the wisdom of the ponders. Okay, fair enough. What have we here? Chamber of Meditations. This is where we're supposed to go. This place doesn't seem to have a label on it. This was the barracks, right? Okay, got... Oh, that's Forlate. This female Vanity is formidably armed. Wickedly pointed razor discs are strapped across her chest, and a heavy two-handed wave blade. Two-handed wave blade, wow. Is strapped across her back. Can I have one of those? Unfortunately, she isn't at all happy to see you. The Vanity are alien to you, but some things are obvious. Outsider. Aloud. I am Forlate, commander of Avit. Greetings, warrior. The pale grey of her face darkens slightly. I am supposed to be helping to you, not liking. Her use of your tongue is slow and awkward. I must be acting like you weren't stealing. I haven't stolen anything from the Vanity. She smiles grimly. I said not things about humans stealing. What? I said not things about humans stealing. Her voice suddenly turns bitter. To say human stealing is interfere with peace. That would be wrong. Forbidden. I see. You want peace between our peoples, right? Yes, peace. She spits out the word as if it was poison. So, forbidden by who? Bon Irno's soft peace talk listen to. Not always be. When you fail, we rise. Okay. I was told that you could help with some tests. She looks angry that you know to... What? She looks angry that you know to ask. Okay. That sounds like something a Vanity would say. Yes, have orders. Help you reach Olgai Council. Prove yourself as worthy outsider. Go on. I must talk of 3 tests, all south and southeast, of strength, speed, and patience. When in test, one of you only can entering and pass through. Are dangerous. Oh, okay. Strength, speed, and patience. Oh. Well, to see council must do right number. They demand you do enough. And what number will be enough? The Council of Olgai think they would be seeing with no test. The ordeal feats you suffered seen as proof of skill and honestness. For what it matters, hope that they give you justice. I didn't really understand that one. That's fine. Are you aware that I found a book of human magic in the possession of some hostile Vanity? Interesting that we would tell her about it. She thinks. Heard of Bon Irno's watching. Book is ruined fort on river, yes? In ruined fort on river, yes? We are aware. It upsets us. To think some of us might be helping your thief kind. Upsets us. We were glad you learned it. Means do fewer tests to please council. Okay. Can you train me? This I not do. Even if you know steal. Even if you know steal crystal souls, you steal. Human persons steal caves, take foodlands of Vanity. Foodlands of Vanity. You not our friends, never will be. Well, I'll be going then. After I click this, can I please? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's weird. There's a lone fungal tree growing out here. There's a large hole in the side burrowed out by some large insect. You peer inside. Between two dried up carapaces you see an elongated piece of iron with several odd protrusions. You can only guess that it's a Avernite key of some sort. Someone hid it here. Fortunately, they didn't do a very good job. Yeah, What? Leave the item alone, I said. Okay, that's weird. Popped up again. Alright, I'll take it? Avernite key. I mean, this is treated like as a key item, of course. I mean, duh, it's a key. Oh, also beautiful crystal. I'll take that. So technically, it can't be, you know, be seen as stealing an item. I'm not entirely sure why I should just take that key, but sure. This we were just told about, so I guess it's fine to take it. Return life. Okay, that's actually really good. Certainly worth 50 coins. This must be some random house, some random home that I'm also not going to steal from. Well then, I guess the only place left to go is the meditation hall. The air in this small, low building is heavy with incense. To the south is a small fire pit burning a mix of lichen and strange mosses. To the north are 3 pools of colorful liquid. Each pool has a stone kneeling pad in front of it, provided for those who wish to use the pools in some way. Alright, do we really wish to do that? We'll see. Hello, Sarah. On the floor before you, a Avernite male sits cross-legged on a prayer mat. He opens his eyes, revealing the usual unsettling pure grey eyes. You think he is still looking at the pools, but since he doesn't have pupils, you can't be sure. He says without turning his head, I am Sarah. Welcome. Here I wait. Fortunately, he speaks your tongue, like everyone else. What are you doing here? I am a ponder, and I wait. As he speaks, his eyes continue to face perfectly forward. His mouth barely moves. The rest of him is perfectly still. It is very eerie. Okay, what's a ponder? A ponder does thinking and watching, and guides the people without bias. I am blessed to be a ponder. We wait, me and my eaglet. Eaglet? My partner from before the resting. She should be near. She has given thought to your coming. You should hear what is out of her. I already did. What are you waiting for? You, your kind. I keep pools prepared for human persons. It's a Avernite ritual you can be performing. It is our ritual of welcoming. We used to mark... He struggles for a word. Outsiders? Yes, mark as being our guests. I can teach you, so you can be welcomed by us. What is involved in the ritual? The ritual is skimming your fingers in a caress across all the waters, going from darkest hue to lightest, as you are now going from dark of being outside us to the light of acceptance. He nods to the pools, as if motioning you to them. Okay. So, again, he just told us. What are those pools there for? For the ritual. I tend them as I wait. Okay, that's all he's gonna tell us, huh? I mean, they're not marked in any way. A small basin is set in the floor here. The depression is covered with a pattern of polished tiles. The tiles are rough and crude. The basin contains a small amount of dark purple liquid. Leave? Dull brown. Glowing milky white. I guess they're already in order of darkest to brightest. So I guess I'm just going to... Not taste. He said touch, right? You touch the liquid. It's slightly warm and slightly sticky. You pull your fingers out and wipe them off. You feel a chill. Nothing else happens. Touch this one. You touch the liquid. It's slightly warm and slightly sticky. You pull your fingers out and wipe them off. You feel a chill. Nothing else happens. And finally this one. When you touch your fingers to the surface of the fluid, an almost electrical tingling sensation crawls up your arms, into your torso, and then through your entire body. It feels like spiders are walking all over you, on the inside. You receive a strange feeling of, for lack of a better word, rearranging, both in your skin and in your mind. The change in your skin is minor. You feel like you have been marked in some way. Whether good or bad, you can't tell. The change in your mind, however, is profound. Words Vanatai have said which you didn't understand suddenly make connections in your mind as if some force moved them through your brain until they sat next to the right word in your tongue. It's a strange and powerful magical effect, and a useful one as well. You will now be able to communicate with any Vanatai you meet. That's really useful. They didn't tell me about that. Nice. We see a level up here, which means the other two should also be close. So I'm gonna wait for now. Okay. Well, we did the ritual. Now we talk to one ear now. I performed the ritual in the Chamber of Meditations. Huh, and I used the Vanatai tongue. Yes. You gain an item Vanatai lands map. I had that before. Didn't I? Von Ear nods, very pleased. Now you speak like us, but you are not one of us. You must take part in our ways to speak to the Council. With Forlate's help with the tests, you need to win entry. Then maybe there can be peace. He removes a scroll from his pouch and hands it to you. This is a map of our lands. Very rough, but it may help. You really believe that peace is possible between our races? Some say peace is impossible, since humans took our leaders' souls and killed their guards. But I want peace with the humans... I want peace with the humans not responsible. Just because some of you may be evil doesn't mean you all are. That's, yep, thank you for seeing that. Alas, to some this is a radical, foolish view. Tell me more about the Council. The Council, rulers of our tribe, sits in Olgai. Now that you are capable of speaking with them, we also can make you a guest of the Vanatai, enabling you to enter and see them. How do I make the Council see me? By tests. Ritual tests of Vanatai used to make those of other tribes prove worthiness to join ours. Go now and speak with Forlate. She is in the southeast barracks. Make her tell you of the tests. She will not want to. When they are done to her satisfaction, you may go to Olgai and meet our council. Can I ask about anything new here? I believe I've completed enough tests. Well, that's... Well, I guess some of the things we did along the way count toward this. Right. Let's go ahead and confirm that, though. Okay. Yeah, so you're supposed to help me. Go on. What number will be enough? We're seeing with no test. Your deal feats you suffered seen as proof of skill and honestness for what it matters. Hope that they give you justice. That's not an answer to my question, is it? I still don't understand what she's saying. I mean, we might have already done enough, but I would like to see the other tests. Because there must be more, right? For those who somehow bypassed all the things along the way here. I guess I'm gonna look around outside a little bit. Here you get your first good view of the land of the Vanatai. The ceiling is lower, the glowing fungus on the roof is dimmer, and the flora are different. It's strange how much subtle differences in the caverns can make you feel so alien. Also, are you guys friendly? Probably not, huh? You meet a heavily armed patrol of Vanatai guards marching in careful formation. When they see you, they run swiftly towards you. The creatures are very fast. You don't bother to try to outrace them. One of them shouts, "Identify yourselves, aliens! Now, or suffer our wrath!" Raising your hands in a peaceful gesture, you say, "We have performed the welcoming ritual in Avit. We mean you no harm." They stop short, amazed that they can understand you. They whisper amongst themselves. Then their leader says, "Fine then, you may pass. If you have been allowed to wander our lands, we will not interfere." Then, looking back at you distrustfully, they march off. It's a relief. It is. Not because I'm afraid I might not be able to defeat them, but I wouldn't want to fight them. There's a tower on an island in the middle of the lake to the south. Oh, okay, so that's the tower structure. I see. The one that we saw on the map, of course. There is a ferry to the island at the end of the nearby dock. Step on the dock to use the ferry. Okay. Maybe. Also... Nope, this is still the exact same map that we saw before. Okay, council is there. Anti-ferry. They said to the... Someone said that the The trials were supposed to be to the south and southeast? So maybe at this tower? I kind of want to look around a little bit. See what else there might be here. This looks interesting. This passage has been blocked off by a crude stone wall. It's very old, but it's weathered the years well. To the side, by the cave wall, you find a rusty iron door. Open the door. The door opens onto a long, windy passage. You walk down it and find at its end a chamber filled with what look like large, upright crystal coffins. Just under the surface, you can barely make out the forms of dozens of Vanatae. It's very spooky, but not very useful. You look around for a little bit, then find nothing of value and leave. Okay, so it's another one of those places. I guess there must be a lot more of those, holding the entire Vanatae people, basically. Here's something Vanatae have in common with humans and the other races in your caves. Like you, they keep giant lizards around. Like you, they remove their claws and fangs, and like you, they sometimes lose track of their stock. The breed of this group of lizards is very similar to the lizards grown back in Avernum. They're just as mean-spirited. They hiss at you loudly when you get close, then they wander away. I guess they are declawed and defanged, so they can't really do much else. Okay, is this gonna be the same? Yes. Okay, got some undead wandering around here. Another thing they have in common with the surface dwellers. Well, not, you know, surface in quotation marks there. You find the ruins of a small Vanatae village, heavily weathered by time. Most things of value have been stolen or rotted away. Okay, search the area. In one of the more intact buildings, you find a rotten leather pouch. There are several rocks inside. They look worthless, so you leave them behind. Okay. I wonder if they're going to be important at some point. Okay. Ominous crypt. I mean, I'm not going to enter anything that just looks like some kind of dungeon. Also, this is obviously not where I was supposed to go for those trials. This is all guy. Okay. Right. Let's not go there yet. There are several Vanatae guards hiding in the rocks around this bridge. They emerge and reach for their weapons when they see you approach. Then, when they see who you are, they shake their heads and slowly withdraw. As you pass, one mutters, "No good to go. Need a soul that was stolen." Okay. So, I shouldn't go here yet. Shrine of Crystals. Is that where I bring the crystal souls? After finding them? Assuming that's what it'll end up having to do. What is that? Is that some kind of creature in the way? Looked like it was moving for a second. Oh, no, I guess not. Huh. Oh, crap. Well. Also interesting. I guess if and when we get the Orb of Thralny again, we can teleport across here. So maybe this one coffin cave here is something special. I should probably also make a note about this cache that I can't open yet, annoyingly. So Vanatae lands. Where is this? This is in the I guess it's southwest of Olgai. Is it called Olgai? Yes. Southwest of Olgai. Okay. Oops. Well, I guess I might as well check all of these, just in case one of them says something different. Oh, the door opens. Wait. Yes. Oh. Okay. That's different. You look around. As you look around, you start to hear a loud chittering noise. The echoes make the sounds come from all sides. You try to leave, but the creatures are much faster. They block your entrance. They block the entrance. A bunch of Kytrax has built a nest in here. They attack. This could actually be really bad, now that I think about it. Uh-huh. Great start. Let's actually spend our points after all. Just on the off chance that it helps us at all. Okay, more weapon skills? Yes. Could go for Mighty Blows. Backstab is maxed out. Right? Yes. I could finally pick good health. Could go for more Nimble Fingers. Sage Lore. Each level of this counts as 3 levels of arcane lore when trying to learn new spells. Wow. Huh. Okay. I mean, we still need to... Well, our spellcasters still need to put points into arcane lore, because that unlocks the magical efficiency talent, which seems really, really useful. So there's no real need for this, I guess. Maybe if you're playing with a single spellcaster, to make it feasible for them to, you know, I guess they can only, a single person can only put 10 points into arcane lore, which is not enough to unlock all the spells. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So I guess that's to help with that, but otherwise I'm not sure it's very useful. Fast recovery, quick learning, strong back. I guess I'm gonna go with Mighty Blows for now, just more damage. Let's see if it helps us against this guy. Not immediately. Oh boy. And as much as I would love to haste, I have to do this and hope to take some of them out. At least they are ensnared. This is actually so useful. Yep, because these larvae are going to wreck us otherwise. Or maybe the Kytrax themselves can do that just fine. Oh my god, okay. Potion time. Uh-huh. Not time for missing. More chant. Haste. At least only about half of them are currently attacking us, which is more than enough. Yeah, we're actually toast. Oh my god. Yep. We're so dead. This is not great. Why didn't I save? Not that I did a whole lot, but, you know, still. I mean, they might be able to do this. Just barely. We were able to daze most of them. Not this one, of course. Okay, push them away. We kind of have to deal with this one. Although it is ensnared now. It means she can just walk away. Wait. Ensnared enemy can still stop me. Okay, good to know. I wish there was a good way to just see all of their status effects at once, but there really isn't. Okay, so they're all at least ensnared. Of course, we don't really know for how much longer. Should at least be able to kill this one here. And level up, okay, that's helpful. We can't keep pushing them away. I'm trying to root them in place, basically. But this is really sketchy. Yep. We're also running out of haste. Or already have, in fact. Oh boy. Oh god. Don't. Oh no. Oh man, this was looking so good for a time. But I think we're just screwed now. There's no way. Yeah. Well, I tried my best. Recovery, Purging Crystal, Spine Shield. Yeah. I don't think so. This is gonna run out too. Not that it really helps all that much in the grand scheme of things. I could maybe kill one of them. But yeah, he's just dead. Even if I push 3 of them away. No haste. Not even that. Yeah, we're just dead. I mean, if the rest of them all miss... What's going on? What? It's his turn? Okay. Again, it's not going to save us. Is this guy, yep, that guy killed us. Okay, cool, I tried. Annoying. Yep, okay. I mean, we didn't really do that much. Okay, the ferry. Talk to these guys, yep. Didn't really go here last time, but that looks like another of those patrols. Yep, this is all guy. Oh, okay. Level up. There, and there. And Mighty Blows. Save the game. Oops. Accidentally left. Open door. Nothing of value. Open door. Nothing of value. I should probably at least make sure that I'm pre-buffed. Why does it... Okay, now it worked. It's weird how... I'm clicking here and we can't go there, apparently? Huh. Weird. Right. The lizards... I guess I don't have to visit each one of these again. Let's actually fight them. Venomous worms, lava worms, okay. They're hardly giving us any experience. Oh, hey, it was enough for her to level up. That's so it was worth it. More intelligence always. More of this and spellcraft, efficiency. Let's go efficiency. Elemental focus we can take. Blessing we could take. max that out? No, actually that goes all the way up to 5, right? That's probably worth it. Yeah, I mean, Sage Lore, I don't think we need that. With 2 mages who will both put probably their full 10 points into Arcane Lore eventually, we'll have more than we ever need. Yeah, so I guess Blessing Focus it is, for better haste. Right, we got these undead here. Got this place. Search the area. Weird stones that we have no use for, at least not right now. Oh, I guess we never went here the first time around. You enter a network of narrow tunnels full of thick fungus and clouds of spores. Tiny airborne bits of fungus and lichen clog your nose and sting your eyes. There are not only thick clumps of mushrooms and trees, but also thick tangles of mold and lichen. Okay, is that just supposed to tell me in general that this is maybe a slightly more dangerous area? Also, I did not mean to run into these guys, so that might be a problem. This ghast seems pretty tough. We have dealt with ghouls before, although there's really no telling whether these are the same kind. The same power level as the ones before. Well, okay, it seems like they are, because they are really not particularly dangerous. In fact, they might be able to slow us, right? Weren't ghouls always slowing us before? Let's see. If we... well, looks like we can't quite one-shot them, but... maybe it's still worth. Okay. Once again, we missed the enemy we were targeting, but cleave the one next to him. Oh, he skipped his turn, actually. Well. Heal. Nice. That works. Oh, and I guess attack the ghoul. The ghast, rather. Ouch, ouch. Nice. And it even dropped something? Might just be bones, though. Yep. Okay, fair enough. At least those things are gone now. Give us a bit more experience. Open door. Nothing of value. Alright. The ominous crypt. Yes, quite ominous. Oh, I thought I saw something moving here, but once again, I was surprised to actually run into them. At least these are even less threatening than the undead just now. Right, there's the final level up. He's dazed, that's not good. We obviously need more cave lore. Maybe that 1 point is enough. Guess I'm gonna go have a look. Hardiness? Yeah, sure. Robust health? Mighty blows? Oh, he hasn't picked mighty blows at all. Parry mastery. Let's take mighty blows. Yeah, you heal him. Hellhounds are still immune to fire, so we kill it like this. Well, almost. That was that, and this time I'm not going to forget and actually activate these for what it's worth. Exit combat. Nope, still not enough. Well, okay, I know this is a long episode, but I want to attempt this fight again. Okay. I was kind of hoping to maybe kill one of them right away, but I guess no such luck. You know what? Even though it's inefficient, I'm going to use this group healing. To hopefully improve our chances to actually survive. I mean, the good thing is that all these larvae haven't been able to attack us yet. Okay. We still have a slight chance. Shall we kill it? I mean, eventually we're going to start dealing AoE damage, right? Maybe not. Oh. That was a very pathetic hit there at first. I kind of need to heal again. And I guess I'm gonna just keep doing this. Well, I can really only do that one more time. But hopefully that's gonna be enough. Okay, we dazed some of them. Of course, now that they're all right here, the ensnaring doesn't really help us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go away. Heal him. Try dazing them again. She was hasted. This is not great. Well, this one's dazed. We should really focus on the ones that aren't. Like this one. Man, they're so tough though. Oh, this larva is also not ensnared. God damn it. Well, we can do this one more time. I don't think we snared any new ones here, unfortunately. This one's not dazed, so we should be able to move freely? Yes. Kill this one, please. Okay. Should have probably buffed. Haste. Okay, these are still dazed. This one is not. Of course, these two are a bit of a problem here. Okay, good. We actually dazed both of these. That's perfect. Nice. Yeah, attack it. Okay, you missed. That's fine. So which ones... Actually, they're all dazed now, aren't they? Huh. Nice. Okay, finally things are starting to look a bit better here. I don't know. Let's start attacking these. Okay, good. Good, good. Actually, you guys should probably move away a little bit. War blessing. Renew days. Just to play it safe. Okay, this one's moving. That means it has just made itself the new target. Nice. Wow, almost killed it. This is still super tense, but I think we probably got this now. Yeah. Oh wow, they dropped something big? Not sure what that's supposed to be. White? I'm pretty sure I hit... Oh, you're out of spell points. Okay, that explains that. Well. That is suboptimal, to say the least. But we might be able to finish off the last one before it kills one of us. That was closer than I wanted to be, but okay, it worked out. Good, and we got a Kydrack Axsack. Yay. Awesome. Okay, I'll take it. It's more than animal-type enemies usually drop, so I can't be too mad. You search the Kydrack nest. The creatures have assembled quite a collection of random debris. You find a lot of loose change and semi-precious stones. You collect them. In addition, you find the body of a human who was dragged here recently. A human? Really? There are no insignia or sign of who he was or where he came from, but his armor is intact. Okay. Let's see here. 190 coins, a steel breastplate. Huh. I mean, I guess it's better. What were our hit chances against these relatively tough enemies? 90% for success. 90% for Swafnir as well. So I guess we could use this for quite a bit of extra protection. You're still using this. Minus 10%. But it would give him quite a bit better armor. I'm gonna give this a try. I feel like these were relatively tough enemies by comparison. Most things we might be fighting down here, or most things that we're going to be fighting down here might be easier to hit to begin with, so maybe it's not that bad. Even 80% against these enemies seems alright, seems doable. And it's only going to go up from here, I guess. So I'm gonna give this a try for the time being. And this episode has become super long. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna call it an episode here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.